your music was really obviously danceable music.
Yes.
You're talking about like the funk and lesson, like the music that was very specifically and wisely chosen
Mm,
was for like it had a very an element that could speak to people on a street level.
yes.
You know, that's so much what they talk about with the conscious artist. Like, I don't feel that. I
Yeah.
don't like that. I don't want to ride to that.
Right.
I don't want to party to that. I don't want to put one in the air to that. Like,
Yes.
okay, yeah, if I want to do a book report, I'll sit down and listen to you, brother Ali. But like this, you know, but your music was so like so much funk
Yeah.
and also very early. To, you know, people give EPMD a lot of credit, which they deserve
Yes.
for being early on the East Coast with the funk.
Yes.
But you all also were very early with the funk and people could dance to that music.
Yeah.
So I wonder how much of that was connected to that wisdom of people like the elder Sonny Carson.
Well, that's a good point because the elders didn't like hip hop. All
Mhm.
right. Hip hop was, they looked at hip hop like how we look at hip hop today.
Mhm.
It's like y'all doing too much. Y'all borrowing Gladys Knight's sweet spot of her record and making a loop, and you're not playing the instrument. You know, there were elements of wisdom that were wise with them, but when the funk is in the picture, it's just like you said, it's that feel good music where everybody forgets all those barriers. So me as a DJ, when I produced that record, it wasn't like I was trying to be like I want people to see me as a large professor, like I can program tracks and all this other thing. My thing was a collage of breaks and feel good music that several generations could enjoy.
Okay.
So my lyrics attracted my generation. And then I have someone like a Sonny Carson or my father, God bless both of them.
Mm.
Um,
Amen.
I would have them listening to something that I did. I wanted them to have fun with it. I didn't want to sound like I wasn't happy where I was in the movement. I wanted to let them know I enjoy the training. I enjoy the structure. I enjoy moving around and recruiting people to a liberation state of mind. So the Funkin' lesson, you know, why should it hurt to receive knowledge?
Mm.
You know, why must there be aggression to learn a basic lesson? You know, these were in the lyrics. So I'm talking to them while the bounce is going on. So they're learning now there's a better way to use the frequency. So I didn't have to worry about the approval of my elder saying, dope record, like an A&R. It was the power that gathered several generations in front of any stage that we sat on.
Yes.
So when Master Sonny would invite us to, say, African Expo at Boys and Girls High, they might get 200 or 300 people at one time. But when X Clan is coming and the Black Watch is coming, we're bringing now audience that wouldn't regularly attend something like that. And my part as the Grand
Yeah.
Verb was to draw the energy so the elder was pleased. It wasn't like he said, that's my favorite song. It wasn't based on that. The elder's not around to tell you what to do with your generation. They're there to
Mm.
make sure that your head doesn't blow up and you lose focus of the mission.
Mhm.
That's what he was more important to me.
But the understanding of what those records are comes from an embodied experiential mooring and cultural inheritance of just growing up in the back of that car, of being at that barbershop, of hearing that. So it's like it doesn't even need to be said. Like it's a very
Correct.
natural, yeah,
It's an unsaid thing.
yeah.
You know, as I tell my people, sometimes we have to deal with, you know, our telepathic powers.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And just be on some, you know, the unsaid speaks in a different way.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So with Sonny Carson, I didn't have to ask him like, hey, what's scene 4 in the film? Da 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 da. Because the principles they tried to install through that film, they lived that every day.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That was a message for people on the outside. So that's where I learned about my music.
Mhm.
So when I'm dealing with Sonny Carson, I'm dealing with a different situation. He was like a grand uncle to me. You know what I'm saying? Adopting me into the movement. I felt that was honorable. Why would I write dishonorable lyrics to say, well, the industry is doing it like this. So I can't wear a crown. I get to get a flat top like Kid and Play. Uh, I can't wear the wooden beads. I got to get a gold chain like this dude did or whatever. Why would I? How would I insult him? I would compliment what they did. So now we're pulling things from their closets. My first video I did in Sonny Carson's dashiki, that he would go and address people at different places. So he the word you see the dashiki, that was Sonny Carson's dashiki.
I did not know that, but it makes complete sense.
So we're getting blessed with artifacts because now we're doing a good thing. The people are loving what we're doing. So those were ways that we had approval. You know what I'm saying? If you ever, I had earrings all in my face and my nose and all of these were battle scars. So after I did a rally with soldiers from the 60s that rode with Sonny Carson, and we're all at a rally demonstrating peace for our people, I may go get a Medal of Honor on my face. So it wasn't for let me look good for the video and put 1,000 earrings in my face.
Right.
Each one of those earrings might have been a different rally or a different demonstration or a different mark in time, like how people put medals on their breast jacket.
The goosebumps are on my feet, man. Like it's from head to toe. Like, yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
sir.
that's what it was. So we took what because they didn't do that in their movement.
Yes, sir.
But now this was us evolving to say this is a new era.
Mm.
And we look different and breathe, a different air, but we still are all in the way. You feel me?
Yes,
So
sir.
that makes the elder feel good, like, yo, the movement is in good hands. And notice now, we haven't spoke anything, music industry in that conversation. It's not like, I'm concerned about the elders. So when I'm rhyming, I'm like, I'm gonna be clear enough for everybody to understand, because if I do a dibbity dibbity DOS effect or whatever case may be, that elder fan is not there with me. Okay?
Right.
So I gotta make my words precise, clear. When they speak of, of how they honor me in hip hop, they always speak about my clarity. Because as a spokesman and a grand
Always.
verbalizer, you have to be clear.
Yes,
You
sir.
have to.
Yeah.
So look at how I'm taking the
Yes.
responsibilities. It's more than just breath control and writing positive. I write
Holding the
positive
mic and
naturally. It's not a challenge to me. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do every day. I couldn't see myself writing any other kind of way from day one. That's something that you experiment. I grew up DJing block parties, so I know what people want to vibe to. So now that I add up, the elders are here, my parents are here, I got a young audience that likes a fierce attack on the lyrics. Let me create a style. This is the funkin' lesson. This is the style, and this is what we gave them.